What's up, folks? Looking for Lunkers, back out here with you on the water. Today I got something special for you now. I got a couple of new baits that was sent to me for the purpose of this review. One of those two new baits is the MonsterBass Incision LipLess Crankbait. I've already opened them up because I went through this review just a minute ago. When I flipped my camera around, guess what? It wasn't recording. Story of my life. Okay, I'm gonna pull these out and look at them. I already got one tied on. Let's take a look at them right here now. Now these are the MonsterBass Incisions. I've got the Incision62. I've got the Incision69. I've got all 8 colors. But the 62s, I've only got a couple of colors of, okay? Let me switch my glasses right here and I'll read the package for you. Sorry if I seem a little jumbled, that it threw me off. Alright, this is the Incision62. It's a 3/8 ounce, 2.4 inch lipless crankbait. The Incision is a lipless crankbait that features a sleek aerodynamic construction made to cast farther and more accurately than traditional lipless crankbaits. Ideal for fishing at all levels of the water column. It creates a powerful vibration that fish just can't resist. The side-to-side wobble action makes it easy to target as it sits upright when it hits the bottom. The Incision is available in 8 premium patterns and comes armed with 2 razor-sharp mustad trebles, the front being our signature red treble that indicates a wounded bait fish and provides extra flash for predators to key in on. Okay, this is the bluegill color. There we go. I'll pull one out here in just a second, okay? I've got one opened up already. Sorry, y'all, I can't see without bifocals anymore. Okay, this is a 69, okay? The Incision69. This is in Ghost Shad. That's a nice looking color right there. The Incision69 is a 2.5 inch bait and weighs a ½ ounce, okay? This is the 69 in Ghost Blue. It's a nice looking color as well. All of these colors look really good, y'all. They really do. And the front red treble, well, I don't know that that really matters. I don't know that that catches fish or if it catches fishermen, to be honest with you. This is the green gill in 2.5, okay? Another 2.5, it's blue chrome. All right. Here we have a 2.5 in Crawlicious. Here we have a 2.4 in Crawlicious. I had this one open just a minute ago. We'll go on and take it out. I can show it to you. Show you them red front trebles. And like I say, I don't know that the red front trebles make a difference. But as far as wounded bait fish, I don't buy into that. Okay. Here we go. It's a nice sleek bait. I mean, these are nice. They're nice baits, y'all. There's that red front treble. There's the rattle. The reason why I say I don't think it really represents a wounded bait fish, because I clean a lot of fish, folks. You know? And fish don't bleed that much. You know, we ain't shark fishing. Fish aren't keying in on blood. What that red really indicates are gills, you know? You know, when the fish are down there breathing, their gills are doing that, and they see that, you know? So I don't know that it really makes that big of a difference, but it definitely doesn't hurt anything, and it's MonsterBass's signature thing on their crankbaits, all their treble hook baits. Okay, let me show you the one I got tied on right here. Can't remember the name. Get the box out and look at it. There we go. It is Crawl Monster. That's the Crawl Monster, y'all, in the 69 right here. It's a 1/2 ounce bait. We got 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts today, so I need something heavy. That's a nice looking lipless. Now I don't fish lipless crankbaits a whole lot. Matter of fact, every lipless crankbait I have ever owned is at the bottom of this lake right here, because the only thing I've ever caught on them has been the bottom of the lake or the structure I was throwing it around. With that being said, I mean, if I come out and do well on MonsterBass's lipless crankbaits, well then that says something about the bait itself right there, because I'm not a lipless crankbait kind of guy. Alright. What else we've got here? We've got the GRANDEBASS Rattlesnake-O's in watermelon red flake. Now the water's chocolate milk today. I'll probably still throw one of these at least a few times, even though the color's not really chocolate milk color. I love them, y'all. I swear by these. These are good baits. Now, I'll pull one out and show it to you. It's a stick bait. The top half of it has been ribbed. They rib them. I don't know if I'm keeping all this in frame. I hope I am. I don't want to do this again. These are awesome baits. Smell good. Got a little anise in there. They got some salt in them. They're good baits now. I've got 2 packs of these. If I run into another guy out here bass fishing, I'm gonna give him a pack of them. Today's Thursday. There'll be at least a tournament going on Friday. Maybe somebody get out here and win them a tournament. Well, let me show you what rods we're fishing. All right. This right here. This is the M2. That's the M2 LunkerStick. Okay. That's a medium power, moderate fast action. They say it's their lipless and square bill rod. So we got a MonsterBass rod with a MonsterBass lipless crankbait. Okay, I got high hopes and low expectations, folks. That's what I got. High hopes, low expectations. For the GRANDEBASS, we've got the M3, the M3 LunkerStick. Okay, that's a medium power, fast action. All right. Now MonsterBass says this is a jerkbait topwater rod. I'm sure it works great for that, but medium power, fast action is awesome. This is an awesome rod right here for a shaky head, or you know, a little tube, or it's an awesome little finesse rod. Heavy finesse. I'm not talking about BFS, I'm talking heavy finesse. Alright, now that I've done this review a couple of times now, hopefully it recorded this time, I'm gonna flip you guys around. You get to see this chocolate milk water. We're gonna start chunking these bad boys. All right, so we'll catch you on the other side. All right, folks, no seats, no nets. We got 2 rods, 2 reels, 2 baits. This is what bass fishing dreams are made of. Got 30-mile-an-hour winds, chocolate milk water. We got white caps out there. There ain't even any boats around. Tatula 7.1, Tatula SV. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the Lode would be lost. Caught a snag. Snag felt like it was fighting back. The snag that fights back. Woo! Got him. Well, we got him for now anyway. Well, they're feisty today. Let's just flip him up in here. Well, here, y'all. When you're out looking for lunkers, you ain't finding nothing but skunkers, better tie yourself on some grande bass. Woo. That guy. Oh, yeah. There we go, y'all. When you're out looking for lunkers and you ain't catching nothing but skunkers, better tie yourself on some grande bass. Let's get him back in here. See you later, old buddy. And away we go. Welcome back, y'all. This is day 2 of the Looking for Lunkers Incision decision. We're out here this morning doing a product review. We got the MonsterBass LipLess crankbaits, and we got the GRANDEBASS Rattlesnake-O's. Now, I tell you guys what, I swear by these GRANDEBASS. They produced when nothing else would for me, okay? If you're interested in picking these up, because you can't get them local, you're gonna have to get them from the GRANDEBASS website or Tackle Warehouse. If you are interested in ordering some, if you'll hit me up in the comment section below and let me know, I will see if I can get you a discount code on them, okay? I can't promise I can get it, but I promise that I'll try. Alright, let's flip this camera around right here and get to fishing. In case you didn't see yesterday, okay, that's the MonsterBass, you see that red front treble? I don't know how well that shows up on the camera. That's their signature move. They put a red treble on the front of all their treble hook baits. There's one. There he is, y'all. You out looking for lunkers. You ain't catching nothing but skunkers. Better tie yourself on some grande bass. You know what I'm saying? Boys, I tell you what, shooting video with your cell phone isn't easy. Just gets in the way all the time. We're gonna tie on this Ghost Blue. Got one, yeah. Look here. I will be. I'll be. We ain't got him yet, but we're just gonna flip him up in there. Look here. That's right, y'all. The Incision decision. The decision is made, folks. The decision is I like them. For a lipless crankbait, I'll go with the Incision all day long. Boy, he got it good too. I think he got every hook on that treble. Both of them. I might get it out of him here in just a minute. There we go. The Incision decision, folks. Look at his tail. He's up in here spawning. He's fanning a nest. Let's put him back in there. Let him get back to work. Just a little old guy. There we go. There we go. Wow! All right. Hey, I tell you what now. I'm excited. Like I've said before in this video, every lipless crankbait I've ever owned is at the bottom of this lake right here. Up until today, in the past 49 years, I've never caught a fish on one. Y'all just witnessed. Y'all just witnessed the first one. Got him. Got him for now. Stay down there, boy. Let's flip him up in here. Look there. Well, there y'all. The Incision decision. There's your proof of that front red treble. That's the one he got. How about that? Whoop. Settle down. I want that hook in my hand. He hit it from the front now. Got it right in his lip. He's gonna shake. I'm gonna have to get the pliers out. That's what I'm gonna have to do. There we go, folks. The Incision decision. So now we're 2 for 2. 2 on the GRANDEBASS, 2 on the Incision. Oh boy, the next fish is gonna be a tiebreaker. Oh boy. It's the second little old bass I've ever caught in my life on a lipless crankbait. So there's also that. Don't forget about that now. That's an important part of this story, I believe. Because like I said earlier now, you could put this guy, you could put these lipless crankbaits in the hands of Mikey Balls and he's gonna go out and catch 10-pounders on it for you, okay? That's what he does. But at the same time, you could put nothing more than a rod, a reel, and a soda cap in the hands of Mikey Balls, and he'd go out and catch a damn 10-pounder on it. Because that's what he does. So the final score, folks, 2.5 to 2.5. Caught 2, lost 1 on the GRANDEBASS Rattlesnake-O. Caught 2, lost 1 on the MonsterBass Incision lipless crankbait. All in all, I'd say it's a good day. I'm happy with both baits. Rick Patrick, I give you Incision lipless crankbaits 2 thumbs up, buddy. All right, everybody. We're here at Fall Creek Boat Ramp for day number 3 of the MonsterBass Incision decision. And it's been a showdown, y'all. It's been a showdown between the MonsterBass Incision lipless crankbaits and the GRANDEBASS Rattlesnake-O's. Right now, the score's 2.5 to 2.5. We've caught 2, lost 1 on each. It's kind of sad when you think about it. 2 days of fishing, caught 4 fish and lost 2. But hey, the water conditions hadn't been all that. It's been high and muddy, windy. We're out here today. We're gonna see what we can find. There's a lot of shallow flats around here. Perfect for a lipless crankbait. We got sticks floating straight up and down in the water. I had a fella tell me once that when the sticks are floating straight up and down in the water, you might as well put the boat back on the trailer and go home. But we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna get out here and fish around and find out. This one right here now, this Incision69, it comes through the cover, it comes up off the bottom real well. I've been highly pleased with that. I like it, y'all, and I've never been a fan of lipless crankbaits. I think old Rick might have changed my mind. Now I just need some practice fishing them. There he is, y'all. I don't know what we got right here, but it's a good one. He's staying down like a catfish. Whatever it is, it's heavy. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a catfish. Maybe a drum. That's gonna be a big old catfish. What it's gonna be? Probably a big old flathead. Oh man, my net's buried. But he didn't like that. This is the kind of catfish right here that I like to eat. Oh my goodness. You guys seeing this? The Incision decision, folks. Here, let's see if we can get a picture of him down there in the net. Look at that. Big old flathead. That's a good eating size flathead right there. Good eating size. Now I got a decision to make. He's kind of beat up looking. Hey, looks like he might be spawning. Oh boy. Well, I've been looking for a good flathead to put on the table for a while now. I'm going to get the pliers out. Look at this guy, y'all. I mean, would you just look at him? That's a good catfish right there. That's a good eating flathead. Boy, I'd love to take him home and eat him. I'm just trying to make you a movie star. There he goes. Now he's going to talk to us. He's mad now. Here. Go back down there. Whew. Alright, everybody. That's the Incision69 in Ghost Blue is what that is. I think it was probably that red front treble that made him hit it, don't you? Oh boy, I'm excited now. I'll have to retie that. Gets my blood pumping, folks, every time. Every time. Look at me, I done got shaky. Catching a good one like that, it'll do it. I should have weighed him. He's about 3 pounds. He's between 3 and 5. It was a good one. It's a good eater. Look here, let me show you this knot that I like to tie. We'll just call it the shark knot, but it's what it is it's a standard clinch knot that's doubled over. All right. Some people call it the shark knot. Some people call it the double shindo. It's a standard clinch knot, is what it is. A fisherman's knot without being improved. Now, I've shown this a million times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 999 times. It's not in frame. Probably not in frame right now. But it's one of the strongest knots you can tie. The only caveat to it is you got to make sure your line doesn't cross over itself when you're feeding it through the eye and when you're making your wraps. It's probably the most difficult part to get used to. Because if it crosses over itself, it'll weaken it. You know, it'll, fishing with fluorocarbon line, it'll burn into itself, cut itself in two. Y'all know how fluorocarbon is. You lift with 3 tag ends. There we go. The Incision69 in Ghost Blue, folks. Rick, I tell you what, good job. It's winter. It's winter. And it's now gone. All right, everybody, we was doing good right up till we threw our bait in the water. Go and send me another one of them. Send me another 69 in Ghost Blue, Rick. So, the standings are now MonsterBass Incision LipLess Crankbait. 3 catches, 1 loss, including big fish. And the GRANDEBASS Rattlesnake-O, 2 catches, 1 loss. I know I done told y'all about this before. Let me tell you again. That's the MonsterBass LunkerStick. Okay. Those LunkerSticks are good rods. Man, I wish I hadn't have thrown that in the water. Dang. Oh, we got it. We got it. Turn this off. See if we can keep him on here. Oh my goodness, look at the size of this crappie. Goodness gracious, folks. On the Incision, I want you to look at the size of this crappie. Goodness gracious, that's a good one right there. That's an eater. We might just put him in the box. We got it down there in the roof of the mouth too, boys. All the way in the back. Look at this. I mean, did he want that or what? Look here. What do you think? Did he want that? Did he want it? I think he wanted it. Yep, that guy's going in the box. We're gonna put some water in here. I'm gonna keep him because if I can catch 2 or 3 of those that size, that'd make a meal for me and my wife tonight. Let's get back up here and start burning some more before we lose our spot. Back up a little bit. So again, Rick Patrick, good job. That's 3 species. That's 3 species on the Incision69. Look here. Look here, y'all. Look here, y'all. I was hoping there's another crappie. Got us a little spot. That's a little largemouth. Look here. Incision69, baby. Oh yeah. There he is. What we got this time? He feels heavy, whatever he is. He's side hooked. I think he might be foul hooked. No. Goodness gracious. Look at this. I want you to look at what a crappie. Look here, y'all. He got it both hooks. He got it sideways. They get it sideways now. They wanted it. That's a nice heavy crappie too. Spawned out and still heavy. There's two. That's a meal. Look here. Let me show y'all something. Look here. M2 LipLess square bill rod. MonsterBass LunkerStick. Hell of a crappie rod, y'all. I think we got us a snag. We got us a tree pounder. No, we got us a fish. I will be dang. Look here. I want y'all to look here. No. Look what I got this time, y'all. You see that? Caught me a water bottle. Oh yeah. That's a 4 species, y'all. The elusive water bottle fish. I have lost a couple, or I don't know, I lost 1 or 2. Because when it started loading up, I tried to set the hook too fast, too hard. I think the key is you got to let that rod tip just load up. You just pull into them. Don't get too aggressive with it. So when your rod tip starts to load up, just keep reeling into it. Once it gets good and heavy, once it's loaded up good, then give it a little pull, a little extra pull. Watch for the birds, y'all. You see the birds schooled up somewhere? Stop and fish around there. You might find out. Get what you need. Oh yeah. So far I've been lucky. I ain't lost one to a snag yet. This may be the one. No, we got her back that time. But I really have a hard time putting crappie back. Well, you never know when you're gonna catch 3 or 4 or 5. Some people want to come out here and catch 30 of them, you know. I don't know why. Got one right there, right off that brush. Just gonna ski him on in here, y'all. There's another little bass. Look here. Look here, folks. He got it sideways too. Easy, boy. I tell you what, I mean, he ain't a beast or nothing, but we come across one, he'll probably hit it too. I mean, if the little ones will hit it, I don't know why the big ones wouldn't. It would be nice to break a PB. What do you think? Now my PB, I'd have to beat 7 pounds 3 ounces. If I can beat 7 pounds 3 ounces today with a LunkerStick and an Incision crankbait, what do you say you comp me a year's subscription? I mean, I don't have a whole lot of followers or anything, but they hear all about MonsterBass and GRANDEBASS. I do a lot of work for you guys. I really do. The big ones don't get big by hitting everything that lands on the water, sinks down. They get big by not doing that stuff. But if you can make one react, or show them something they ain't used to seeing, like a Incision LipLess crankbait, you just never know. You never know what might happen. I know my reel's screaming, y'all, don't judge me. Oh, snag. Oh my goodness, that is a beast of a flathead's what that is up here. Oh my goodness, that may be what we had. I thought we had a snag. Holy cow, son. Holy cow. This one's gonna require a net. If we can get him up here. And this is just 12-pound line, and I don't know, this guy feels like he might be bigger than that. I don't think he even knows he's hooked yet. Oh, it's a gar. Look at the size of this gar, y'all. Did y'all see that? He just hooked in the back. He's foul hooked. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. He's foul hooked good too. I took the rod out of my hand. Boy, boy. Wait till you, I don't know if y'all saw that or not. This is a beast of a gar. Oh my God. Holy cow, yo. Holy cow. I might turn my drag down. He's gonna break me off. It's not very often you gotta adjust the drag on your bait caster. He knows he's hooked now though. If he'd just settle down, I'd just get it out of him. If he'd just come up here and suspend for a minute, I'd just pop it right out of him. I ain't got to put him in the net. This is going to take a minute though. I mean, that guy looked like he weighed about 20 pounds. It's a PB gar. Sucker looked like a swordfish when he jumped, didn't he? Don't break me off, buddy. Really like to have that crankbait back. There's bubbles. Come on. Look, 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 look. Look at him. Goodness gracious. This is a prehistoric fish right here, y'all. He got one of them treble hooks up in his big prehistoric scales. You know, gar used to be normal table fare back in colonial days. You can't eat their eggs though. Their eggs are poisonous to mammals. He's putting it on me now. All he's got to do is come up here and settle down. I ain't gonna be able to get him in the net. He's gonna have to settle down and let me get a hold to that hook with the pliers. M2 LunkerStick, 12-pound test, and the MonsterBass Incision LipLess crankbait, boys. Look at that. He ain't a fan of letting me get this hook out of him. It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a minute. Come on now, guy. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to get that hook out of you. All you got to do is settle down and let me do it. All you're doing right now is wearing yourself out. The MonsterBass Incision crankbait, y'all. It catches dinosaurs. It catches everything from bluegill to dinosaurs. Don't get me over here in this timber. There's a stick sticking up. But you're gonna have to follow him with the trolling motor is what we're gonna have to do. He'll either peter out or break me off here in a minute. I hope he peters out. tipping that scale good, I suppose. Golly bum. That is a big old gar. Definitely a PB gar. I've caught some gar now. I've caught them with no hook. I've caught them on rope. Just untwine that rope, tie it on with put a split shot on the line, give it some weight, twitch it like a jerk bait. There he comes, look at that. Goodness gracious. Didn't like it when I lit off the trolling motor. Reel in an inch and he takes a mile. There he is, look at him. He's getting tired, I think. We may have to lead him over there in about 2 foot of water. Hold still right there now. Dang. You're caught, buddy. Just settle down. Let me get it out of you. He wants to dive down there to the bottom of that 15 foot of water. Can't put much more pressure on him than what I already am. Look at that guy, yo. Look at that. Hold still. He's got that red front treble. He must have thought it was a bleeding bait fish. Whoa! Oh my goodness, we just tamed that prehistoric beast. He finally just give up, and you reckon he give up on life. Let us get it out of him. It's about time. Boy, I bet that dulled that hook up, though. Nah, it still feels good. Well, here, y'all. MonsterBass Incision lipless crankbait. That's the Incision69 now. That's a that's a ½ ounce bait, 2.5 inches long, ½ ounce, red front treble, in ghost shad. That ghost shad's good color now for these waters right here at any rate. I don't know about your local waters, but the ghost shad and the ghost blue are both really good colors for this water. It's got a good action, doesn't get snagged up too bad, even though it got snagged up into that big old gar. I'd like to got him on the scales. Boy, I bet he was a big one. Yeah, hell, he was better than 20 pounds. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, we're gonna have to take a break right here. We're gonna retie this knot. Oh, I failed to mention shark knot. Oh, goodness gracious. It's 4 species, folks. Bass, catfish, crappie, and gar. 4 species right there on that lipless crankbait. I call it a winner. And it has officially changed my mind about lipless crankbaits. Today has definitely changed my mind on the lipless crankbait. I like it. Now it's likely going to be one of my go-to lures. All the years I've avoided fishing these things. I got so excited I can't even tie my knot. Here we go. Now this is the doubled over. That right there is what makes it doubled, because I fed it through the line at the tie and then fed it back through the other way and made a loop on this side. Alright. I'm gonna pull out about to where I've got about 6 inches on each side. 6 to 8 inches. The more, the easier the knot is to tie. We'll flip it around, and the trick to this knot, y'all, the trick to this knot right here is you got to keep it. You got to figure out for yourself how to keep it from crossing over itself anywhere inside the knot. If you can see right here, it's crossed over. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to flip it around, get that out of there. Alright, because if it crosses over itself, it becomes weak. Alright, now you got to make sure you keep them lines parallel as you're doing these wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12-pound test, I'm gonna go 5 wraps. If I was using 14 or above, I'd go 4 wraps. Don't try to cinch it up. Just pull it down till it forms. Once it forms, put it in your mouth and pull it together. Pull it by the lure you're tying it to and the main line and the top tag line. Okay, so you're gonna pull on these two, not the looped end. These two. I like to do it while it's in my mouth. There it goes. Blow the slobber off of it and look at it. It should be nice even loops all the way up, and you're left with 3 tag ends that you got to cut off. Yeah, I thought I was snagged, and I was just snagged into the top of that big old gar. I thought I'd snagged into some timber down there is what I thought. Alright, make sure before you throw your lure in the water, make sure it's connected to the rod, okay? I made that mistake a little while ago. I'm still kicking myself in the ass about it. I probably kick myself in the ass about that for the rest of my life. that's something that I probably won't forget that for the rest of my life, and I'll probably, you know, get down on myself for doing it. I'm 49 years old now, so the rest of my life may not be that long. That's why you gotta do like old Richard Jean says, go fishing when you can, because you may not have many more days, weeks, or years to do so. Now, Rick, I said if I broke my PB, that was definitely my PB, that was most definitely my PB gar, all right? So if you feel so inclined, I would not argue with you comping me a year's subscription. Maybe put me on your pro staff. I won't be mad at you if you don't, but I'm gonna throw the idea out there. We got him this time though. Feels like a good one too. What have we got here? He ain't coming up and jumping. Is that a catfish? We got us another cat. No, we got us a good bass. It's like a 2-pounder. I don't know if I want to flip this one. Oh, he ain't that big. 1.5 pounds. We'll flip him in. There you go. That thing just fell right out of his mouth. The incision decision, son. All right. What do you say? You give him a thumbs up too? Look tasty to you? See you later, little buddy. Thanks for the participation. All right, everybody. We're gonna get out of here in just a few more minutes. I don't know how much battery I got left, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you the rundown. So in the incision decision, the decision is yes, get yourself some Incision 69s. I've been fishing the 69. Get yourself some Incision 69s. Go out, turn them and burn them. You will catch fish. You'll catch multiple species. Everything from flathead to bass to crappie to gar. They will catch. The GRANDEBASS Rattlesnake-O's, they will catch. Go out, get yourself some GRANDEBASS Rattlesnake-O's. You go too long without catching one, put you one of them Rattlesnake-O's on a 1/4 ounce shaky head, slow down, tick the tops of some shit, try to fill every little gravel down there. They'll save you day. That's looking for Lunker's lunker wisdom right there. You better have yourself some GRANDEBASS plastics and some MonsterBass Incision crankbaits, okay? If you ain't got those two things in your tackle box, are you really fishing? Or are you just... Rick Patry, you made me a believer out of the lipless crankbait. You and the Incision have changed my fishing perspective. I will be using the lipless crankbait more often. I'm gonna have to get me another Ghost Blue because, you know, I threw it in the water. It happens. I'm gonna be kicking myself in the butt for the rest of my life over that one, but it happens. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get this boat back on the trailer and get to the house.